Good morning, YouTube. We are back with another high day, and I promise I will make this high day a little bit better because the last one I did not finish by the end of the day. And we are starting off with meal number one, which we're making up now, which is going to be the same kind of thing as the last one, minus a little bit of fat. So we are doing 5 bacon medallions in the pan, and then we are going to do again a everything bagel. So I think I'm going to make a bit of a sandwich out of that. And then we're going to go with 2 slices of sourdough with some jam on. So a little bit lower protein, but we don't really need much protein today as it's being a high day and we're prioritising carbs. So a little bit more carbs in meal one, a little bit less protein, less fat, because I want to keep digestion really quick for the majority of the day. And then we're going to make it a bit more exciting as well with a little bit of off-plan food towards the end of the day. Because the last off-plan really didn't do a lot for me, didn't really give me much fullness, didn't really do anything for training performance, and didn't drop that much fatigue off. So hit a new low today. I dropped 3 pounds overnight, so hence the high day today, and likely probably won't have one for another week and a bit, depending on what the biofeedback comes back like. But yeah, so that's going to be meal number one. I'm going to prepare it now. I'm going to show you what it's like, and I'm going to rattle through these. And we've got legs to train today, so I'll try and get some footage of training legs too. So meal number one coming up. So that is what meal number one looks like. Roughly 107 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat, and 31 grams of protein. And I'm going to enjoy this. And I'm just watching Wesley Visscher's video from winning the Detroit Pro, which is going to be cool because we're going to be at the Arnold in 2 weeks, and he's going to be there. Someone who I admire a lot because he's my height in Classic. So I'm excited for that to happen in a couple of weeks, along with everybody else we're going to meet, being there with ESN and Panatta. So I'm going to eat this, enjoy this, get meal one down, and then we will get on to meal number two. Of my high day, we've got 300 grams of cooked weight rice, 150 grams of chicken cooked, and that's going to be it for meal number two. I'll probably add some sauce on there. I've got a couple of different sauces that I've been using. A sriracha sauce on that meal. So that is going to be meal number two. I will stick macros on screen, and I will see you at meal number three. Pre-workout, we're going to go to the gym and train legs now. So I'm going to do, for this leg day, we're going to do intra-workout. And then we're going to pair that as well with hydro loads. So hydro loads, electrolytes and carbohydrates. So when we have a full serving of this and a full serving of this, it's going to be a total of 40 grams of carbs intra-workout plus some electrolytes to help with the uptake of those carbohydrates, in particular potassium. Potassium is massively important when it comes to converting carbohydrates into stored glycogen in the muscle. So I was going to have coconut water, however this has got coconut water powder in as well as the added potassium in the hydro load. So 1 scoop of intra with all my amino acids and citrulline in there as well. And then is this 1 scoop? 2 scoops. 2 scoops of hydro load going in there, and that is going to be what fuels today's leg session. So make this up, get to the gym, and then we'll have the typical pre-workout pump, plus we're going to take a serving of Metamind, which I think is 3 scoops for a serving of Metamind, which is your cognitive function. So acetylcholine, neuro IQ, L-tyrosine to increase cognitive function and focus, with a little bit of caffeine in there as well, so just help on those leg days. So not as strong as crank pump, as crank stim, but still enough in there to get a bit more focus throughout your session. So that's going to be the setup going into legs, and we'll see you at the gym. Two working sets per movement. Still taking it to failure. Even though I feel like we could do a little bit more with a little bit more carbs in the tank. The idea today is to drop off that fatigue, so I don't want to dig myself into a bigger recovery hole than I need to. So not changing the stimulus of what I have already been doing. So despite me feeling like I could do maybe an extra set here and there, just strictly keeping to the two working sets. Some people would even argue failure is too much at this point. However, I just can't not go to failure. I need to take it to the point of that. I'm just trying to resist the edge of taking things to partial reps or even that bit beyond failure. So ones that can't complete a full rep, leaving it there, because like I say, the whole idea of this high day or refeed is to dig me out of that fatigue and recovery hole that I've got myself into. So I don't want to make that hole any bigger than it already is. So set number 2 on here. Single leg hamstring curl, just because I'm struggling to connect with my left one. So just put a bit more emphasis into that bilateral training, especially when I'm posing, trying to contract this and get my separation out of this left hamstring glute. It's a bit of a struggle, I think, due to an ongoing injury on that side within the ankle and the hip. So set number 2. Back from the gym and the shop, we picked up a couple of bits like I showed you. We've got a speculoos donut, a blueberry muffin, and a little brownie, which I've got for later on tonight after we're going to the cinema a little bit later on. I'm currently making pre-workout meals, so there we have 150 grams of designer rice pudding, and then we're going to put 50 grams of designer whey protein with it. Just deciding on the flavour. I'll let you know what I'm having. I haven't decided yet. And then we're going to do 100 gram of banana as well in that, and maybe some raisins, and that's going to be post-workout meal. And then we're going to go through some steps, and then probably another meal after that as well. Leg session was good. Maintained loads and got a really good pump using the new kit. To be fair, new leg press is really nice as well. And yeah, so I'll show you this meal when it is done. So that is the finished product. I added 10 grams of a date, well, one date in there as well. And that is going to be post-workout meal. Turn that light on. And I'm going to sit and enjoy this. It's a very large bowl. See whether it actually touches the sides and fills me up whatsoever, because I'm still really hungry. So far digestion's been spot on. So yeah, update meal number 3. I'll see you at meal number 4. Back at the gym, I'm having another meal number 4. We have chicken, rice, pineapple. So it's 300 grams of cooked rice, 150 grams of cooked chicken, 150 grams of pineapple. I'll stick the macros on screen. I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna go to the cinema, and then I'm waiting for Grace to finish PT. And then when we go to the cinema, we're gonna get Five Guys. So a bit more exciting the next meal. But I thoroughly enjoy having these meals just with higher food, to be honest. However, it's just proven they don't do quite enough for filling me up and getting my physique moving again. So we're going to trial, see what this day does, have a bit of fun with it. I'm far enough out on ahead of schedule that we can get away with these kinds of things. So I'm going to eat meal number 4. Bacon cheeseburger. I'm going to do
It's really good. Do you want to go with that?
Ready? So, in Five Guys, Grace has chosen the milkshake of choice, which I'm going to try. I'm not going to finish the whole thing or anything. Grace is having it as well. So, what is it? Vanilla, banana?
Vanilla, banana, Biscoff.
Biscoff. Is that it? Yeah?
Yeah, it's so good. Isn't it? It's really addictive.
That's very good. And then we're just waiting on burgers to come, so we'll film that when they come. Yeah. Very much looking forward to this. Better than anticipated.
Yeah.
Straight to the legs. Straight to the legs. You got to do mayo and ketchup. Right. We're going to enjoy this, and then film starts in like 10 minutes, so we're probably going to miss that. But
It's worth it.
worth it. So, catch you at the next meal. On our way to Tim Hortons, where we downloaded an app called Too Good To Go, where basically you pay a very small amount and you get whatever's left of the leftovers at the end of the day for very cheap. So it's a bit of a surprise. We don't know what we're going to get. If they're shit, it's been that cheap, I'm not bothered about throwing them away. But if they're good, then happy days. The last time I had Tim Hortons donuts was literally post-show last year, or 2024. So let's see what we're going to get. Well, as you can see, that was quite a lot. I think we ended up getting like 6 donuts and a load of Timbits, and it was a £5. So I'm probably going to end up eating them all. But to be fair, last refeed was 800 grams of carbs, didn't really do anything. And so far today, before the Five Guys, I'd only had just under 400 grams, and then the Five Guys probably taking it to 600, and my plan was to like do 1,000 grams of carbs today. So, well, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Over the next week or so. Probably not gonna have a refeed for a while now after this. I don't really care though, because we're well ahead of schedule. 4 weeks left of prep. Easy peasy. Not everyone can get away with this. I'm just lucky that I'm 250 pound and very lean. Anyway, we're gonna get a drink from Aldi, and we'll see you at home. So we are back from the cinema, just gone out and done some extra steps then. And then we have bit the bullet and we've gone with a large, thin and crispy Domino's pizza to just see what damage we can do. So I'm gonna do this, some of the donuts, probably not all. I'll try and see if I can do them all. And then that's roughly gonna put me at about, I'm gonna say around 1,000 grams of carbs, something like that. I'll work out all the macros, stick them on screen for the total for the day. Maybe grab a few more clips, but that is gonna pretty much wrap today's high day, cheat day thing. We got 4 weeks left to push, plenty of time. Even if I don't have another one of these, I just kind of want to see what damage I can do, because last time I didn't really feel anything off it. And yeah, I'm encouraging myself. It's a bit of fun. I'm not taking myself too seriously this year, so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll maybe catch a few more clips, and then that is a wrap on today's high day.
Be a part of your life. That day doesn't come. I doesn't hope it will. Reminders of him in cinemas now.
Good morning, YouTube. It is the following day, and I am quite a bit up in weight today. However, the weight relative to the food I've eaten and the fact that I haven't been in the toilet, it's probably just all the weight of the actual food still sitting in me. I managed to eat 4 of those donuts. I left 2 of them. I left all the Timbits. I ate the whole Domino's pizza, but I got the real thin and crispy one, so it was literally like not even the Italian style, the really thin one. So it actually wasn't that much food. I think in comparison to a normal base, it's like 500 calories for the thin and crispy versus 1,200 for a normal Domino's crust. So it's quite considerably less, so that digested pretty quick and easy. And then I finished off the blueberry muffin, the brownie, which, oh, fucking hell, I forgot how good Lidl's brownie is, and that Lotus Biscoff Speculoos donut from Lidl as well. And to be quite frank, the Lidl stuff topped the stuff from Tim Hortons, so I won't be getting Tim Hortons again. But yeah, that was a roundup of last night. Hopefully we see that body weight drop to a new low by the end of the week. If not, then probably won't be doing a refeed for any time soon. But yeah, that is the current roundup of yesterday's high day. Just doing steps now, and then go train and hopefully have a good session, because those carbs are going to go to use, and that's the whole purpose of the refeed, is to carry you through that training period after then, to ensure that you're holding on to tissue and maintaining training performance. So last refeed didn't really feel like it did anything for training performance. This one feels like it will do, and I feel like I'm going to get a good pump. Bit OTT, but maybe that's what's needed, I don't know. But yeah, that is it. That is a wrap up for today's video. See you in the next one.